Before we begin, I'm proud to announce that Trade of 1,000 Galaxies is getting its very own Indiegogo campaign. Me and my crew have been working on this project for years, and with this Indiegogo campaign, we can hopefully provide an excellent experience for you with better visuals and better story. Now on to the video.
Persistence. Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence.
Captain Pete Maverick Mitchell, 35 years after he first became a Top Gun instructor and now on the brink of retirement. Maverick was ready to fly the Dark Star, the modern successor to the Blackbird, until Admiral Kane called for the project to be shut down in favor of an unmanned Dark Star. Maverick saw this as a window and a challenge. Like this program, in the movie, it shows the remarkable persistence to make this movie a possibility. Tom Cruise tried to make this film happen for years, but like George Lucas, who waited for the advancement of time to make this movie the best it could possibly be. Unlike George Lucas, time was in Tom's favor, as America had descended into obscene dark age. Like Nostalgic said of the film era of the 90s.
That every summer we were going to get something that was really stupid and most likely we're not going to enjoy. Instead of having movies like, say, The Avengers, Hunger Games, the Lego Movie, and once in a while a Transformers 4, for a while every movie we got was Transformers 4.
You get to learn from your mistakes.
Couldn't have been a worse yet best time for this movie to have come out.
These planes you've been testing, Captain, one day, sooner than later, they won't need pilots at all. Pilots that need to sleep, eat, take a piss. All you did was buy some time for those men out there. The future is coming, and you're not in it.
Maybe so, sir. But not today.
Talent won't. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent.
Warlock and Cyclone inform Maverick of a rogue nuclear facility with an anti-air defense system, with 5th-generation fighter jets and other surplus vehicles.
Seems like we're not the only ones holding on to old relics.
They're given the character's experience in dialogue and shows how up-to-date he is on fighter jets and other advanced technology after 35 years of being in the Navy. And since Tom Cruise was in Mission Impossible, it makes sense of how fresh she is to new technology. And it furthers the meta perspective of how Tom's passion for this film was.
You know, that's a damn rare thing.
Unlike other beloved characters from the 70s and 90s who are
Either a psychopath
or overshadowed completely by their female counterparts. He is shown to be firm, competitive, exceptional, assertive, and deviant with all his students of all races and genders.
Genius won't. Unrewarded genius is practically a cliche.
Admiral Cyclone Simpson has been portrayed as a bit condescending towards Maverick, but it can be warranted at times.
As immutable as gravity.
The hard deck will be much lower for the mission, sir.
And it will not change without my approval, especially not in the middle of an exercise. And that Cobra maneuver of yours, that could have got all 3 of you killed.
What exactly do you suppose you were teaching, Captain?
But as good as they are, sir, they still have something to learn.
It shows the meta-narrative that the military and Hollywood both rely on technology too much. In the woke culture of America, military ads are treated like a joke. It's so bad that fictional stories can betray their nations with strength, pride, and dignity better than America can. It's so refreshing, as Tom Cruise put it.
Maverick is going to kick it off. Our extraordinary cast and crew gave it their all to bring you the most immersive, authentic, and entertaining cinematic experience. There's real jets.
2, 1, turn.
It's also refreshing to see the American military be taken seriously and not be treated like
the usual Ravs.
Ravs.
Russians, Arabs, and villains.
Less than 3 weeks to teach them how to fight as a team and how to strike the target.
And how to come home.
As training continues, the past gets the best of Rooster by both Maverick and Hangman.
Is that how Goose's son sees it?
Swear you look just like him.
What's that supposed to mean?
Rooster,
I can't be the only one that knows that Maverick flew with his old man.
that's enough.
Or that Maverick was flying when his old man.
Lieutenant, that's enough.
As much as I want to go in depth on this part, there's just some things you can't read that much into.
I'm not a teacher, Ice. I'm a fighter pilot. A naval aviator. It's not what I am. It's who I am. How do I teach that? Even if I could teach it, it's not what Rooster wants. It's not what the Navy wants. That's why they canned me the last time. The only reason I'm here is you. If I send him on this mission, he might never come home. And if I don't send him, he'll never forgive me. Either way, I could lose him forever. I know. I know.
Education won't. The world is full of educated fools.
Rooster throughout the movie has been presented as an altruistic person, which the philosopher Ayn Rand had been pointing out as a horrible thing.
Nothing could be further from the truth, because altruism does not claim that you should help others when and if you can. It specifically claims that you should subordinate your own interests to the interests of others, and therefore others should take first place in your life as a moral duty.
Everybody thinks their ideas are right. That's why the people you call terrorists call themselves freedom fighters. And no one will ever convince anyone of anything.
Yet he strongly believes that the individual outweighs the tool. The tension between Maverick and Rooster provides an outlook on past-day America to present-day America. Especially with Rooster's decorated patch that dated all the way to 1776. Rooster is torn between the modern ideology of the collective before the individual.
It's a fake. Fugazi, fugazi, it's a wazzy, it's a woozy, it's a fairy dust.
Subconsciously rejects it when he's baited into the cover maneuver by Maverick, who he used to admire. With the death of Iceman, Maverick was grounded permanently.
Persistence and determination alone are all powerful.
Where you belong.
After Maverick selects his wingman and team,
Rooster.
once the target was hit, they were left into the open. As they reach the airbase, they stumble upon an old F-14, which Rooster is completely alien to. Furthering the meta-narrative that the modern audience has never been in a situation like this, because even up until now, we still don't know the enemy, what they stand for, or why should we hate or sympathize with them. Because they are force of nature adversaries. It's not like Thanos versus the Avengers, or even Omni-Man versus Invincible. It's pure, raw, human, animalistic survival. It is pure in nature, yet out of it. That it's either be killed or killed. Like it's facing against a pack of wolves. You can't really rational reason or love or hate them. You just fight them. That's the animal instinct in this scene. Maverick has no moral to use in this scene. Just the animal instinct. Persistence. Nothing in the world can match persistence. Ration won't. There is nothing more common than unsuccessful men with ration. Genius won't. Hell, derivative genius is practically a cliche. Ideals won't. The world is full of ideal fools, but persistence and determination alone are all powerful.
You don't have to be defeated by anything. that you can have peace of